Time now for our last call, and we can't stop talking about the GOAT, Simone Biles. Biles winning her record 9th US Championship all-around title last night in Fort Worth, Texas, securing the gold not only in the all-around, but also in every apparatus. So dominant, she came out almost 6 points ahead of the second place winner, Sky Blakely, and that's big. So Simone, as well as 15 other hopefuls, now on their way to the Olympic trials later this month, where a selection committee will choose a 5-member team to compete at the 2024 Paris Olympics. The pressure is high for Team USA. Simone Biles famously pulled out of some of the events from Tokyo Olympics in 2021 after she suffered from the twisties, which is a type of mental block in gymnastics. Simone has been outspoken about the importance of mental health and spoke about it last night after the competition. Take a listen.
Just making sure I'm healthy mentally and physically, and I think at this point mentally is just as important as I physically feel, so just making sure I go to my therapy sessions weekly.
All right, so I want to bring back our panel on this to discuss LZ, Heidi, Ramesh, and Mike. LZ, I want to start with you, sir. Look, Simone obviously out front on the importance of mental health, but talk about just how big is it to hear someone like her speak on this?
Oh, it's tremendous. You know, there's this narrative about sports, particularly athletes of her caliber, that, you know, you have to be mentally tough at all times, and you can't show any mental weakness, and you have to be strong, and you can't be soft, and etc. And what that does is put an element of shame over what a lot of these people need in order to be that type level of an athlete, which is mental relief in addition to the physical health and physical recovery. And so this is tremendous. I'm very proud of her. I'm happy for her, and I'm excited for the United States, because when you have the GOAT on your team going to Paris, who can be against you?
Well, and Ramesh, she's 27. She's going to be leading, presumably leading this team. But what's your take on her speaking out like this?
Well, I think it's enormously heartening. If you remember, in 2021, there was a lot of controversy, and a lot of people were raising the question, well, will she be able to come back after this? And obviously, she has been made more than a comeback. And so it's very exciting.
Heidi, hop in here. What do you think?
Well, I think, number one, everybody should understand that the twisties, she could have died on any number of those apparatus. So good for her taking care of herself. She's pure poetry. We are so fortunate to have her representing our country.
Well, and Mike, bring us home here. What's your favorite part of Simone's story?
For her owning her own agency to step aside in the last Olympics to take care of her health. But I actually watched last night's competition. It was absolutely brilliant. What I'm excited for is when you saw her, really the story is when you saw her interacting in between events, she was laughing, she was lighthearted. I love the exchange and rapport that she's building with Jordan Childs. Even Jordan Childs seemed very relaxed. I know she came in 5th, but she seemed very relaxed, very at ease. This is going to be a very dominant U.S. women's team going into Olympic trials and then ultimately going into Paris. They are more collective, and as she said in her statements yesterday, she's a vet, and so coming back as a veteran, having that mental stability will prove successful for herself and for Team USA, but also to the next generation of Team USA female gymnastics, looking so bright for our future. They did an awesome job yesterday.
Well, passing on the baton, LZ, Heidi, Ramesh, and Mike, thank you very much. That is our last call. Thank you for streaming with us. I'm Alex Pache. Follow ABC News Live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and more. And coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern, be sure to catch ABC News Live Prime with Linsey Davis for the day's biggest stories and the impact they have on you. The news never stops, and neither do we. Keep it right here on ABC News Live.